The Postmasburg community remains shocked following the tragic incident at Ratangtutu High School last Thursday, where a learner was allegedly stabbed with a sharp object and later succumbed to his injuries. According to a report received from the South African Police Service, a 16-year-old learner was taken into custody following the incident and has since appeared in the court represented by Legal Aid South Africa. The child was released into the custody of a guardian today while the investigation continues. The investigation officer did not oppose bail. Andre de Beer Attorneys, one of the oldest established law firms in Postmasburg, emphasized that because the person involved in the legal proceedings is a minor, the matter must be approached within the protections provided by the South Africa's child justice system. The firm stated that the 16-year-old should be referred as a child in conflict with the law rather than simply being labeled as an accused person, while the child's identity must remain protected as the legal process unfolds. The tragedy has once again raised serious concerns about violence, bullying, and the safety of children and teachers at schools in South Africa. Former councillor and founder of Rise Chansabani Communities, Mr. Michael Mabilo, has strongly criticized the Northern Cape Department of Education on social media today, following the recent events at Ratangtutu High School. The Department of Education also confirmed that the learner involved has been suspended pending a disciplinary process. Support has also been made available to the affected learners and staff at Ratangtutu High School. The department stressed that schools must remain safe environments where the dignity, well-being and rights of every learner are respected and protected. It has appealed to the public to refrain from speculation and to allow the investigative, disciplinary and legal process to take their course. The office of the mayor in Chansabani also confirmed that the mayor, Councillor Helena English, accompanied by 2 officials from the Northern Cape Department of Education, visited the family of the deceased learner as well as the family of the child in conflict with the law. But this tragedy leaves Postmasburg with a difficult and necessary question. Are we doing enough to identify bullying, conflict and violence among our children before it escalates into a tragedy? As the legal process continues, 2 families in Chansabani and an entire school community are facing circumstances that have changed their lives forever. Behind this headline are children. Behind those children are families. And today, a community is searching for answers, support, and healing in Chansabani.
Strate vol gate. Dis hoe dit lyk in die Gamagara munisipaliteit, waar 'n kontrakteur van buite aangestel was om die paaie reg te maak vir oor die 15 miljoen rand. Intussen is die kontrakteur weg en hy het een enkele straat se gate reggemaak. En daar lê tans 'n invoice van oor die 8 miljoen rand wat goedgekeur is, wat net lê om betaal te word en jou geld as die belastingbetaler moet daarvoor voorsiening maak. Die DA het vir die munisipale bestuurder 'n brief geskryf en 'n ultimatum gestel dat ons binne 7 dae wil weet waarvoor die invoice uitgemaak is en waar is die kontrakteur, want hy skielik missing in action. Skielik maak ons mense, ons personeel vir die munisipaliteit maak nou die potholes reg en ons weet nie waar is hy nie. Ons het ook al aangebied saam met besighede en die DA om die paaie reg te maak, maar ons word gedreig. Daar's te veel red tape in hierdie munisipaliteit. As die gemeenskap wil help om die paaie reg te maak, stem vir die DA op 4 November, dat ons jou hand as die gemeenskap kan vat en ons saam kan werk, want hierdie dorp behoort nie net aan die politikuste nie. Dit behoort aan jou as die belastingbetaler van hierdie gemeenskap. Stem 4 November en bring verandering in Gamagara munisipaliteit.
Solidarity is observing concerning patterns in the South African Police Service involving flawed promotion practices, incompetent selection panels, and a general lack of accountability. Promotion panels fail to comply with the SAP's own prescripts. Employees are prejudiced as a result, and ultimately the taxpayer is left to foot the bill for the consequences. What makes matters even worse is that we repeatedly bring these problems to the attention of senior SAPS management, yet we are simply ignored. There appears to be no willingness whatsoever to enforce accountability.
As we approach the end of National Women's Month, Horizon Media proudly celebrates one of our own, journalist Gabby van der Merwe, a young woman whose journey demonstrates what passion, perseverance, and opportunity can achieve. After graduating from high school Postmasburg in 2017, Gabby pursued her passion by studying journalism. In 2022, she joined Horizon Media as a freelance journalist, covering inspiring community stories for All National Magazine and weekly Horizon Gazette. From the beginning, her natural gift for writing was evident, but talent alone did not define her journey. A commitment, willingness to learn, and passion for telling the stories of ordinary people steadily shaped her into the journalist she has become today. Her dedication did not go unnoticed. On 1st of June 2026, Horizon Media proudly welcomed Gabby as a permanent member of our team, opening a new chapter in her professional journey. Since then, she has gained valuable exposure across different areas of community journalism, from human interest stories and municipal affairs to covering serious court cases. Gabby has demonstrated the confidence and versatility required of a community journalist. She has attended various community and stakeholder engagements across Tsantsabani and Gatilopele, interacting with people from different walks of life and telling the stories that matter to local communities. Recently, Gabby was also entrusted with introducing the Postmasburg magistrate as keynote speaker at a special gala event, another milestone in a journey that continues to grow for this young, talented and gifted journalist. Gabby understands that journalism is about more than simply reporting what happened. It is about listening, understanding, asking questions, and presenting information accurately, fairly, and responsibly. She has developed the ability to write across different genres and continues to grow with every assignment. The communities of Tsantsabani and surrounding areas will increasingly see Gabby on the ground, attending events, speaking to residents, attending courtrooms, and telling the stories of our communities. Today, Gabby's work continues to inform, empower, and give a voice to communities. As National Women's Month draws to a close, Horizon Media celebrates not only the journalist Gabby has become, but also the young woman who continues to grow, learn, and build a future through the power of storytelling at Horizon Media.
The prosecutor called a detective from Postmasburg to testify in the bail hearing. A detective with 20 years experience attached to Postmasburg police.
We are gathered here today at the Tsantsabani local.
No, don't say.
Horizon Media is vandag in Danielskuil in Gatilopele plaaslike munisipaliteit, waar 'n groep vrouens bymekaar gekom het om 'n merkwaardige verskil te maak in die plaaslike Gabby van der Merwe, Horizon Media, Postmasburg in die Noord-Kaap.